What's up, guys? Welcome. Welcome. I guess this is what we need to stick with. Cheap baseball. What's up, guys? Gold vinyl is not the thing in this. It's blacks. Blacks are 101s. Black die cut, regular black. Hopefully we can pull some 101, maybe 101. What's up, guys? Welcome. There we go. Out of $9.99, Alex McFarland, Phillies. On to Robert. J.R. Ritchie out of $4.99, Braves. Also to the Braves, Ignacio Alvarez. On to Bradley. Owen Murphy out of $1.99. To the Braves. And Gavin Williams. More Braves. Dave McCabe out of $2.99. Braves. And Jacob Mizorowski out of $3.49. Anderson Furman. There you go. Anderson Furman. Auto. Anderson Furman. Jimmy Crooks out of 61. Jimmy Crooks to the Cardinals. On to Bradley. Jimmy Crooks. And Brock Jones. Drew Thorpe out of $1.99, Yankees. Eric De La Cruz out of $4.99. Ryan Ritter, Rockies. Ryan Ritter, Rockies. On to Robert. Tyler Wilsner, Brewers. Brian Jackson. Hidden Gem. And Ashton Izzy, Mariners. There we go. Out of 24, Anderson Furman. On to Bradley. Anderson Furman. Out of 24. Darren Fernandez. Out of $9.99. And booyah! Let's go! Out of 24, Elijah Green. Elijah Green out of 24 going to the Nationals. Let's go. Corner is a little damaged, but man, that is sharp. Elijah Green in the house. Drew Gilbert. Drew Gilbert. Christopher Pasiola. Ricky Tiedemann even in this, man? Peyton Graham out of 92. I don't think Ricky Tiemann's in this. He was last year's draft. Peyton Graham. Clark Elliott out of 499. Lamar King, Padres. Yeah, he was in Prism. You're looking for Berea Dowdy in this. Lamar King, Padres. Peyton Graham, Tigers. Tigers are Kyle for the close. Peyton Graham. And we got Dalton Rushing. What a first box. Let's go. Max Wagner out of 155, Orioles. On O'Brien. Andrew Morris out of 499, Twins. Pete Hansen, auto, Cardinals. Pete Hansen to the Cardinals. And Dylan Beavers to the Orioles. Orioles are Brian. Cole Young, Mariners. Dominic Keegan out of 999 to the Rays. Ben Joyce out of 349 to the Angels. Ben Joyce. Nate Savino to the Diamondbacks. That's going to Bradley. Aaron Savala, Rangers. Rangers are Bradley. Jake Madden. We got Blake Burkhalter out of 499, Braves. Seth McLean out of 999, Dodgers. Dodgers are Bradley. And to the Mariners, Walter Ford. To the Mariners, Walter Ford. Jackson Holiday, pick number 1 to Brian. And Sean Gusenberg. Drake Baldwin out of 210 to the Braves. Edward Latinga out of 349. Will Bednar, Giants. Giants going to Sean. Will Bednar. Jared McKenzie, Nationals. On Adam. Carson Wisenhunt. Last pack of box 2. That's a good name right there. Good name at the back. Dave McCabe out of 64. Braves have hit a lot already. Junior Caminero out of 499. Out of 90, Ivan Melendez. It's a nice hit for the D-backs. Ivan Melendez out of 90. Going to Bradley. This is nice too. Joendry Vargas. Joendry Vargas. He's a top 5 international pick. Going to Bradley. And Drew Jones. Edward Latinga out of 299. Noah Schultz to the White Sox. $4.99. Andy Pages to the Dodgers. Andy Pages is going to be a stud. This guy can hit bombs. Andy Pages. Josh White Marlins. Josh White Marlins. Robbie Snelling. Carson Palmquist out of 184. Brandon Birdsell out of 999. Cubs. God, I feel like we hit this guy 612 times. Troy Melton, Tigers. Troy Melton, Tigers. Liam Simon, Giants. Going to Sean, hidden gem. Jace Jung. Cutter Coffee out of 62. Cutter Coffee out of 62 on the Red Sox. Willie Vasquez out of 349. Rays. Rays Archaea. Robbie Snelling, Padres. Robbie Snelling, Padres. Padres Archaea as well. Zach Neto, pick number 13 out of 199. Zach Neto. Owen Murphy. Jake Bennett out of 122. Jake Bennett. Hayden Alvarez out of 499. Oh, geez. Kenya Huggins, Cincinnati. Be safe, man. Be safe. Kenya Huggins going to Nolan. Tristan Vierling to New York. Kumar Rocker. Out of 999, Dylan Beavers. Out of 499, Peyton Graham. Houston, not numbered but die cut, which is odd because that's usually not the case. Michael Noor. Michael Noor, Astros, Jeremiah. Daniel Susick. Daniel Susick, Athletics. On to Kia. And Sterling Thompson. Bryce Hubert out of 299, Reds. Yarian Acosta, 1 of 1. Let's go! Booyah! 1 of 1 die cut. Going to Bradley. Yarian Acosta. This is 1 of 1, number 11 on the year. Trey Dombrowski, Astros. It's a jackpot bounty winner for Bradley as well. Trey Dombrowski. Hector Liriano. Hector Liriano. Ryan Sermax. J.R. Ritchie out of 76. Braves. Little Roldy Brito. 349. Brenner Cox. Brenner Cox to the Nats. Landon Marco out of 49. Landon Marco, Angels. Moldy Burrito. Carson Milbrandt. Andrew Morris out of 999. Michael Kennedy, Pirates. I'm missing a card from here. Usually there's 2 numbered. Pirates, Michael Kennedy. Kumar Rocker, pick number 3. To the Rangers. Jonathan Cannon. Got Jacob Miller out of 499. Blake Burkhalter out of 999. Let's go. Oh, where's the auto? Mikey Ramiro out of 349. Guess this is where we got our extra numbered card. Man, I thought that was a big hit. I thought that was going to be a big auto. Instead, we got Alex Benales. Alex Benales. Also to Boston. Alex Benales. Reed Van Scoter. Mariners. Reed Van Scoter. And we got Gavin Williams. Last pack of box 4. We got Jalvin Arias of $2.99. We have Nick Biddison out of 190 to the Dodgers. Reed Van Scoter out of 499. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. And Gabriel Hughes out of 65 to the Rockies. Rockies are Robert. Hold on, guys. All the numbered stuff I was supposed to be separating and I did not. Oh yeah, I did. Cool. Just had base autos. And Brenner Cox. Alright, last box of the first half. Anthony Hall out of 76. Yankees. Anthony Hall out of 76. Dominic Keegan out of 349 to the Rays. Ryan Jennings, Blue Jays. There you go, John. Blue Jays. Raymond Mola, Dominican team. Elijah Green. Eric Razelman, Mets out of 187. Gavin Cross out of 499. Going to Grant. Guy Lipscomb out of 195. Guy Lipscomb. Cody Morissette, Marlins. Sterling Thompson. Noah Schultz out of 349. Peyton Graham out of 999. Marcus Johnson. Feel like we've hit him 12 times. Marcus Johnson. Elijah Green, 5th pick. Nats. Brock Jones. Hunter Patterson. Hunter Patterson out of 299. Jake Madden out of 499. Let's go. Out of 199, Oswald Peraza. Yankees. Going to Kia. Oswald Peraza. And Andrew Pintar to the D-backs. Brandon Beck. We got Judd Fabian out of 122. Hayden Alvarez out of 349. Hayden Alvarez. Max Wagner out of 215. Orioles. Brian. Max Wagner. Sterling Thompson to the Rockies. Robert. Signs it as Sterling T. And Ashton Izzy. Alright, that's the first half of this break. Get some guys to put up on the back shelf. This is box 6. Bryce Hubert out of 299. Bryce Hubert to the Reds. Nolan. Logan Tanner out of 349. Cincinnati as well. Brenner Cox number 2. Brenner Cox number 2. Nationals. Fabian Lopez, Dominican. Fabian Lopez. And Chase DeLauder. Yosmel Ramirez out of 178. Jacob Waters out of 499. Michael Kennedy to the Pirates, number 2. Cody Morissette out of 49. Second relic of him. Jace Jung. Ignacio Alvarez out of 349. Braves. Ivan Melendez out of 999. Diamondbacks. Sean McLean, Dodgers. Sean McLean, Dodgers. Bradley. Jacob Berry, pick number 6. Jacob Berry, pick number 6. Going to the Marlins. Kumar Rocker. Jackson Choro out of 165. Jackson Choro. Brewers. Going to Kyle. Oh, Brian. Ben Joyce out of 499. Angels. Cooper Kinney auto. Rays. Andrew Pintar, number 2. Andrew Pintar. Wade Tidwell. Bryson Motts out of 299. Bryson Motts. Cardinals. 349. Spencer Jones. Yankees. Cutter Coffee, Red Sox, Bradley. Hector Liriano, number 2. Hector Liriano, number 2. Bradley. Chase the Lauder. A lot of dupe autos in that box. Hopefully that's not reoccurring. $2.99 Mason Barnett, Royals. Jacob Berry out of 499. To the Marlins. And let's go! Ellie De La Cruz. Going to the Reds. Going to Nolan. Ellie De La Cruz. Victor Scott to the Cardinals. Victor Scott to the Cardinals. And Tristan Vierling. Andrew Morris out of 135. Eric Rieselman out of 499. Ben Joyce to the Angels. Ben Joyce to the Angels. Diovar Deaza out of 60. Diovar Deaza, Dominican, out of 60. Lamar King. We got Jace Jung out of 74. Jace Jung. Tigers. One of Kyle. We got Diovar Deaza again out of out of 9.99. We got Noah Schultz, White Sox. Noah Schultz, White Sox. Zach Neto, Angels. Jacob Miller. Roldy. Got Roldy Burrito out of 125. Roldy Burrito. Robert Arias out of 4.99. Jack Brennigan out of 61. Pirates. Pirates are Grant. Carlos Danimal. Carlos Danimal. Jacob Melton. Jimmy Crooks out of 2.99. Jimmy Crooks out of 2.99. Cardinals. Jack Perkins out of 4.99. Jack Perkins. Will Rudy. Brewers. On a Brian. Zach Neto again. Two of them in the same box. Zach Neto. Spencer Jones, college ticket. Alright, 3 boxes remaining, guys. Justin Boyd, 24 of 24, Reds. Nolan. Dylan Lesko out of 4.99 to the Padres, Kia. Steven Zubak to the Royals. Steven Zubak to the Royals. Mona Grant. Dustin Harris to the Rangers. Dustin Harris to the Rangers. Dalton Rushing, Dodgers. Richard Maddock out of 4.99. Cooper Jerpy out of 9.99. No, not yet. Diovar Deaza out of 149. Jimmy Crooks, number 2. Back to the Cardinals. And Drew Jones. Ryan Ritter out of 46. Ryan Ritter, Colorado out of 46. Lamar King out of 349. Lamar King out of 349. Ignacio Alvarez, Braves. Calvin Ziegler. I believe this is Mets. One of Kyle. And Daniel Susick, Athletics. Jace Jung out of 299. Tigers, Kyle. Drew Thorpe out of 499. Drew Thorpe, Yankees. Zach Neto, Angels. On Bradley. Nice set, Bradley. Zach Neto. Noah Schultz, White Sox. Jackson Cox. Cole Phillips out of 200. Cole Phillips out of 200. Braves. Gabriel Gonzalez out of 499. Ryan Ritter, Rockies. Ryan Ritter, Rockies. Victor Medeiros, Angels. Victor Medeiros, Angels. And Jet Williams, Mets. Alright, 2 boxes remaining, guys. Colby Thomas out of 299. Colby Thomas. Trace Bright out of 499. Josue Demi, 2 of 10. Dominican. Josue Demi. Jimmy Crooks again. Cardinals. Jimmy Crooks. Jake Madden. Blade Tidwell out of 2 of 7 to the Mets. Blade Tidwell. Ryan Jennings out of 349 to the Blue Jays. Ryan Ritter, Rockies. How many times are you going to put this guy in this case? Rockies, Ark Robert. Darren Lyle, Nats. On to Adam. Darren Lyle. Shane Goosenberg. Colby Thomas out of 24. Colby Thomas out of 24 to Oakland. Brandon Berea out of 499. Blue Jays. Zach Neto out of 185. Zach Neto number 2. Zach Neto out of 185. Reggie Crawford. Reggie Crawford. And Cole Young. Adam Mazur out of 50. San Diego. On to Kia. Nate Savino out of 999. Diamondbacks. Jacob Waters out of 41. Oakland. Yeah, Oakland. Going to Kia. Tommy Specht, Rangers. Tommy Specht, Rangers. Drew Jones. Trace Gonzalez out of 299. Pirates. Trace Gonzalez. Jumpy De La Cruz out of 499. Jumpy. Judd Fabian. Judd Fabian. Orioles. I feel like we fit 3 or 4 of these throughout the case too. Judd Fabian. Spencer Jones. Relic. Yankees. And Carson Wisenhunt. Alright, boys, last box of the break. Last box. Hopefully we get one more big one. Drew Jones to end it. Let's do it. Drew Jones to end it. Brenner Cox out of 181. Nets. Noah Dean out of 449 or 499. Red Sox. Nate Furman, Guardians. Brandon Berea, Blue Jays. Brock Jones, Rays. Jackson Ferris out of 499. Dominic Keegan out of 60. Robert Arias, Dominican team. More Dominican autos than anything else with relics. To the Rockies, Connor Steen. Connor Steen. Clark Elliott. Out of 999, Elijah Green. Nats. Ryan Ritter out of 999. To Houston. Nolan DeVos. Astros. Going to Jeremiah. To the Athletics, out of 24, Henry Bolt. That's nice. Henry Bolt out of 24 to Kia. Jake Madden. 2 packs remaining, guys. 2 packs left. Blade Tidwell out of 299. Blade Tidwell out of 299. Mets. Steven Zubik. Royals out of 499. Cade Horton, base. Cubs. Anna Bradley. Gabriel Hughes, pick 10. Rockies. Robert. And Ashton Izzy. And our last pack of the break. Ryan Cermak out of 205. Rays. Drew Gilbert out of 349. Noah Dean out of 185, Boston. Boston. Robert Gasser, Padres. Robert Gasser, Padres. And that's our break, guys. And Sean Gusenberg. Alright. Start with relics. Cody Morissette. Kumar Rocker. Landon Marco out of 49. Daniel Susik. Zach Neto out of 199. Aaron Zavala. Jackson Holiday. Drew Gilbert. Owen Murphy out of 199. Gabriel Hughes, Brandon Berea, Spencer Jones, Reggie Crawford, Noah Schultz, Dustin Harris, Zach Neto 1 and 2. Jacob Berry, Cody Morissette number 2 out of 49. And Elijah Green. That's our relics. Our numbered stuff. Drew Gilbert out of 349. Ryan Cermak out of 205. Blade Tidwell out of 299. Elijah Green out of 999. Dominic Keegan out of 60. Brenner Cox out of 181. Trace Gonzalez out of 299. Adam Mazur out of 50. Colby Thomas out of 24. Blade Tidwell out of 207. Colby Thomas out of 299. Cole Phillips out of 200. Drew Thorpe out of 499. Jace Jung out of 299. Lamar King out of 349. Ryan Ritter out of 46. Justin Boyd out of 24. Jimmy Crooks out of 299. Roldy Burrito out of 125. Jace Jung out of 74. Andrew Morris out of 135. Bryce Hubert out of 299. Jake Bennett out of 122. Willie Adamas out of 349. Cutter Coffee out of 62. Carson Palmquist out of 184. Edward Latinga out of 299. David McCabe out of 64. Edward Latinga out of 349. Drake Baldwin out of 210. Ben Joyce out of 349. Max Wagner out of 155. Peyton Graham out of 92. Anderson Furman out of 24. Drew Thorpe out of 189. Jacob Mizarowski out of 349. Dave McCade out of 299. Jacob Berry out of 499. Mason Barnett out of 299. Spencer Jones out of 349. Bryson Mounts out of 299. Jackson Choro out of 165. Ignacio Alvarez out of 349. Yosmal Ramirez out of 178. Logan Tanner out of 349. Bryce Hubbard out of 299. Hayden Alvarez out of 349. Judd Fabian out of 122. Hunter Patterson out of 299. Noah Schultz out of 349. Gavin Cross out of 499. Eric Roselman out of 187. Dominic Keegan out of 349. Anthony Hall out of 76. Nick Biddison out of 190. Jalvin Arias out of 299. Mikey Ramiro out of 349. Roldy Burrito out of 349. And J.R. Ritchie out of 76. Our autographs, base. Robert Gasser, Cade Horton, Nolan DeVos, Connor Stain, Nate Furman, Judd Fabian, Tommy Speck, Darren Lyle, Ryan Ritter, Jimmy Crooks, Victor Medeiros, Ryan Ritter, number 2. Calvin Ziegler, Ignacio Alvarez, Jimmy Crooks, number 2. Steven Zobek, Will Rudy, Carlos Danimal, Noah Schultz, Ben Joyce, Victor Scott, Hector Liriano, Cutter Coffee, Andrew Pintar. Sean McLean, Michael Kennedy, Fabian Lopez, Brenner Cox, Sterling Thompson, Andrew Pintar, number 2. Marcus Johnson, Raymond Mola, Ryan Jennings, Chai Wassner, Ryan Ritter, number 3. Ignacio Alvarez, Dalton Rushing, Reed Van Scoter, Michael Kennedy, number 2. Brenner Cox, number 2. Hector Liriano, number 2. Trey Dombrowski, Michael Knorr, Tristan Vierling, Kenya Huggins, Robin Stelling, Leon Simon, Troy Melton, Josh White, Jared McKenzie, Walter Ford, Nate Savino, Dylan Beavers, Pete Hansen, and Peyton Graham. Our numbered autos. Noah Dean out of 185. Jacob Waters out of 41. Ryan Jennings out of 349. Should have been in the other pile. Jake Brannigan out of 61, Diovart Dave Azza out of 60, Max Wagner out of 215, Guy Lipscomb out of 195, Lamar King out of 99, Gabriel Hughes out of 65, and Jimmy Crooks out of 61. Auto relics, we got Robert Arias, we got Diovart Diaz out of 199, Cooper Kinney, Alex Benalis, Andy Pages, Will Bednar, and Anderson Furman. Just a few. Yeah. We got Josue Demi out of 10. We got Oswald Peraza out of 199. We got Henry Bolt out of 24. We got Ivan Melendez out of 90. We got Joendry Vargas. We got a pair of Zach Nitos. We got Ellie De La Cruz. We got the 101 Jackpot Bounty, Yairon Acosta. 1 of 1. And the big hit of the night, Elijah Green out of 24. Thanks again, guys. Appreciate the break. Top Series 1's up. We'll do that tomorrow. I don't know what we'll post after that. We'll have something up. I'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks, guys. Have a good night.